Mauricio Sulaiman, the president of the World Boxing Council (WBC), has shed light on the decision that saw Tyson Fury slip below Anthony Joshua in the latest WBC rankings. This shakeup followed Fury's loss to Oleksandr Usyk in their highly publicized showdown for the heavyweight titles in May. In one of the most anticipated boxing matches of the year, Fury lost his WBC title to Usyk. The Ukrainian nearly ended the bout in the 9th round and ultimately secured a tight split decision victory. This win crowned Usyk as the first undisputed heavyweight champion of the four-belt era. Given the close nature of the fight in Fury's long reign as the WBC title holder, many assumed he would remain at the top of the rankings. However, the updated list placed him at number 2, just behind his British rival, Anthony Joshua. Sulaiman explained the rationale behind the ranking decision. He pointed out that while Fury was the reigning WBC heavyweight champion before his defeat, Joshua had been the number 1 contender for several months. Joshua's recent knockout victories over Otto Wallin and Francis Ngannou solidified his position. Sulaiman emphasized that losing champions don't automatically drop to the number 1 contender spot. Tyson Fury in the previous rankings was the WBC heavyweight champion, and Anthony Joshua has been the number 1 contender in the WBC rankings for several months, Sulaiman explained. He has had 2 fights with knockout wins, Otto Wallin and Francis Ngannou, and Tyson Fury was placed as number 2 by the ratings committee after his loss to Oleksandr Usyk. Champions do not always drop to number 1 in the rankings. Despite Joshua being ranked as the number 1 contender, he is not the mandatory challenger for the WBC title. Sulaiman highlighted that the WBC has the authority to appoint mandatory challengers through eliminator bouts or a voting process. Currently, the focus is on the sanctioned matches between Fury and Usyk, including their rematch. The WBC prioritizes maintaining unified and undisputed champions over appointing mandatory challengers without a clear basis. Following Joshua and Fury in the rankings is Ajit Cabale, who cemented his position with a noteworthy victory over Frank Sanchez in a WBC eliminator bout on the Fury vs Usyk undercard. The top 5 are rounded out by Zhilei Zhang, Efa Jagba, and Jared Anderson, with Martin Bacol, Sanchez, Joe Joyce, and Bakidir Jalilov trailing behind. Further down, Deontay Wilder has dropped to number 15 after his knockout loss to Zhang in June. Meanwhile, Dillian Whyte has re-entered the rankings at number 17. The decision to rank Joshua above Fury underscores the complexities of boxing rankings and the various elements that come into play. Joshua's consistent performances and recent victories have earned him the top spot. On the other hand, Fury's ranking reflects the reality that a champion's loss doesn't automatically guarantee they remain at the top, particularly when other contenders are